Believers, you know what time it is. We're talking season 3. We're talking episode 31. We're talking Bloodlines. We're doing things a little bit differently, but you're going to have to stick around to see how.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Jimbo, you always pleasantly surprise me with your musical choices.
Have you ever watched this music video?
I've never once heard of this ever.
Oh my god, you gotta go watch this music video.
I knew about his speech, his speech about loving your mother.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. Guys, that's right. It's that time again. It's Thursday night. It's 10 o'clock. The time is right. This is the Lucha Underground After Show right here on AfterBuzz TV. My name is Ty Matthews. You guys can find me online at Ty Matthews PMA. Joining me as always, he's getting down with it. He's getting down with Mr. T. He loves his mother.
I do love my mother.
You can find him online at Jimbo the Booth, but he's Jimbo in the studio tonight because it's Mr. James Franck.
Hi. It's gonna be exciting. You look so dapper, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Looking lovely.
I just came off of the American Grit finale after show, which you guys can go back, watch. It's now in the past. We had the winner of American Grit, Gigi Gustin, $250,000 richer.
Damn.
Don't you dare miss it.
She spread out some of that love.
Make it right.
Yeah.
I know, right? But guys, you may think that we're not being joined by a certain Miss Sam Evans or Sam Vance, that's on how your brain works. But we're doing things a little bit differently. She's, you know what? She got an early start to the day. She was a little bit exhausted. We decided to do things a little bit different because you know what? We like to experiment here on the Lucha Underground After Show. So over there on our glorious couch,
Glory Couch,
you can find her online at Rachel Sam Evans or Rachel Sam Evans. Really depends on how your brain works. Or you can find her online at www.youtube.com/gnarled or www.youtube.com/slaytricks.
or you can find me on the couch.
Or you can find her on any couch. On your local find her on your local couch.
You
Yeah, I'll
just
be on
open
the
your
couch.
couch bed and she's just
She's
inside.
there. Guys, it's Rachel Evans.
Hi, thank you. I'm sleeping. Good night, everybody.
You're terrible.
Actually,
What if that was the end of your contribution to the episode?
no, I just started snoring.
Well, good night.
I'm the snoring elbow now.
That's hilarious. Look at me. I'm the snoring elbow now. Shout out to Vinny Massaro, one of our
You're the
favorites.
pen
I'm
now.
just holding pizza. No,
We got to get Vinny on. Vinny, when are you going to be in Southern California so we can get you in the studio?
Let's just text him right now.
Let's hit up Vinny Massaro right now.
He's got a
I
pizza
honestly
sleep
feel so
mask.
much freer on this couch.
like a French-
Josh is experimenting with
I don't know what I just pressed.
With our soundboard.
It said something that said "sexy star," so I was like, "Hey." why not?
No, that is a clip from this very program, guys. He made his Lucha Underground engineering debut last week. It's Josh Rodriguez.
J-Rod.
What's up, everybody?
J-Rod,
listen,
everybody.
if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_.
There you go. There you go. Now Josh is feeling his way around Nancy, our soundboard. So if you hear, I know it sounds really bad.
Yucks, I'm telling you.
Yikers.
Yeah.
So if you guys hear some apropos of nothing drops, that is, there you go. There you go. That's just that. So you know what? We're gonna have a feeling out process in all forms. We've got Rachel on the couch.
I'm fine.
She's fine.
I just messaged Vinny.
Good.
Vinny, if you're watching this, come hang. This is accountability.
There you
This is
go.
Full accountability.
See, you've got so much more room for activities.
I've got so much more room for confidence.
For confidence.
I honestly feel so confident on this couch. I feel like I feel like this is my couch. I feel like this is the way I've always meant.
You're living your best life.
I have to make sure my poops don't come out.
Right.
That's my big thing.
And that you're talking into
And
a
then you're
microphone.
talking into the microphone.
Oh, hi.
There you go. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
Guys, let's get into this. Let's get into trios action.
Crazy episode.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God,
It
this
is. It didn't seem like it was gonna be.
Very like up and down all over the
It
place.
took some sharp turns.
It was like a game of Pong.
There you go. It was Pong in the guise of a wrestling show.
I did have a lot of conflicting feelings about the episode as a whole.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Hit us
explore
with it.
those.
Okay.
Since you're on the couch, let's
Okay.
explore those. Let's explore your
Well, Are
feelings.
you asking me how I felt about that?
Yes.
Well,
How did you feel? Let's get into trios action. How did you feel about Ricky Mandel, PJ Black, and Taya taking on the Rabbit Tribe?
it was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was incredible. It was a great match.
We got some awesome stuff from Saltador.
Yeah, we
in this
did,
match.
and we got some legitimate wrestling, and then we got some legitimate nutso crazy fans.
Nuts.
And
The fact that the Rabbit Tribe does everything together, we learned that much.
I love that they're bringing. Oh.
Oh.
That really just hit me.
Right.
Yeah, I love that they're bringing the sex to Lucha.
Sure.
No, I don't think there's enough of it. You got a girl named Sexy Stars. I don't see any sex.
Right.
Just stars.
That's true.
I love Jack Evans with the dry erase board.
Oh boy,
Like-
visual comedy. Jack Evans is my goddamn jam.
Do you know what it said? I think it said.
I didn't catch it the first time around.
I think it said pin some hose, because it was like a bowling pin and then the sun and then like a garden hoe.
Interesting. I'll have to go back and that is what's called a Rebus puzzle, I believe.
Really?
I think
Why
maybe.
is it called a Rebus puzzle?
I don't know. I could be making that up. It's
Who's Rebus?
Rebus could be something else.
I think she's a country music singer.
Rebus McEntire.
Rebus McEntire.
Oh, I thought she was so hot.
That's
in
a
Little
night. That's a
Rascals.
last one out in Georgia.
Hold on.
I thought she was so hot in Little
Oh,
Rascals.
Reba, oh, okay.
In Little Rascals?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
fine, that's fine.
Was Reba in Little Rascals?
Yeah, she's the race car driver that the main kid's a super fan of, and it ends up being a girl.
I do not remember.
And he's
that
like,
at
"Wait, you're a
all."
girl?" And she's like, "That's right, honey." She gives him a
bet
kiss on the
she's
cheek.
A wonderful bride. I bet she'd make a wonderful wife and mother.
Sure.
Honestly, I want her to raise my children.
You gotta use that mic, Rachel.
Microphone.
What? I'm talking into the mic.
There you go.
Put
What
it
do you
on your
want from me?
head.
Oy vey. Oh.
That's why it's a headset.
What are you guys are asking so much from me?
Just a little bit of ego that's getting out of control with you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're talking about. Thanks,
Sorry.
Josh.
No, it's not ego. I'm just sleepy. I woke up at. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I woke up at 4 a.m. I don't know why. I just woke up, and then I didn't go back to bed, and then I did a bunch of stuff. Got my hair done.
Get your hair done. You get your nails did.
I got my nails did. I got my hair done. Got my nails did. Got my nails did. Not today though, because that wouldn't be an excuse to be tired. That's a relaxing thing.
Right.
What did you think about Saltador grabbing Taya's ass like that?
I forgot about that.
That was super creepy.
That part was a little weird.
Very pervy.
yeah,
he was
I
super
didn't-
pervy.
You
this
can even
match,
you can
dude.
even see her mouth the word pervert.
Yeah. So,
Which I mean, I guess like it tracks.
I
like,
just hope that he asked her beforehand.
Yeah.
Right.
I just hope
Safe,
that
sane,
happened.
consensual.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
yes. I did not like that.
No.
Because I can deal with somebody just like being like I like that they were like, look at my junk. I'm
Right.
sexual.
Here's my checkered package.
Yeah, here's my checkered package.
Right.
I think his package is striped actually, but the rest of his body is checkered.
Interesting.
Isn't that weird?
That
But
is
not
weird.
horizontal stripes.
No.
Vertical stripes.
Yeah, of course.
It'd be
That would
make
just
more
be
sen-
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
That would
Ty.
be stupid.
It's so
You know what I
stupid.
loved? When I was gonna call him Cholo, but that's not.
Malasorte.
Yeah, okay. When he hit the
Malasorte.
clothesline, to PJ, while PJ tried to clothesline him on the apron, and Stryker's like Cadbury clothesline. I was
Oh
like,
man, so many.
good.
Oh, oofa doofa, so many egg puns.
Wait, that's not Cholo, is it?
Yes.
Oh, we just shatter your world right now?
We've definitely talked about this on air before. We probably shouldn't. I don't like getting into that side of things on the air.
I understand that, but like, okay, we're all friends here. We all know what's happening. That's okay. That's all I'll say. Wow, that's cool. I like that a lot. That makes me really happy. I like that a lot.
But so many rabbit puns, so many egg puns.
I love Ricky Mandel keeping on.
Ricky
the
Mandel,
glasses
the
entire
Worldwide
match.
Underground intern. I didn't even notice that, but you're
That's
absolutely
great.
right. I also loved the triple punch
Yes,
from the
that
Rabbit
was
Tribe,
great.
circling around him and then just triple punch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was beautiful.
Right?
I love that. I usually hate gimmicky things like that, and I really liked it.
Absolutely.
Something that wasn't working for me before, for some reason, is now super working for me. With
What's
the
that?
Rabbit Tribe. I don't know. Just their
Oh,
whole
just
thing.
about them in general?
Yeah, just something that I wasn't getting before. I'm totally getting now.
I see.
They're good. They're really good.
They're good. They're good at wrestling.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Ricky Mandel has just graduated from DeVry College.
DeVry, that was such a. I liked that pull. That was a
Wait
funny.
a minute, what?
That was really good.
Not even a
That's
thing
like
anymore.
a weird blow.
Isn't it weird?
It's like a very weird.
It's a very
mean
specific-
thing. It's like,
ITC.
Yeah, ITC online.
For remember those days when
Charter college.
when you would stay home
Phoenix.
sick from school on like a Tuesday, you'd watch like all of the courtroom shows, like
Oh,
Judge
man.
Mills Lane.
Oh, Judge Mills Lane.
They'd have
Judge
like
Judy.
commercials for the General. Remember the General? General's still around.
Survival. I can't take that right.
Oh my god, I can't take that ride. Do you remember those commercials?
I can't. Oh my god, I can't take that ride.
Survival insurance.
No, but I do like the General. For a great low rate, you can get online. Go to the General and save
Save
some
on time.
time.
You got it.
Exactly.
You got
love
it.
the General.
No, survival insurance. Like there'd be someone like yeah.
Like
There'd
a
be
hot
like an
chick.
attractive lady broken down on the side of the road, and this guy would pull
God.
up. He'd be like, "Do you need a ride?" And she'd say, "Are you insured?" He'd say, "Yes." By survival? No, I can't take that ride. And, and she would just tell him to
super weird.
I can't take that ride.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was great. It was great stuff. It was great
Shooting
stuff.
star press for the win.
Shooting star. Oh, I love that
Oh,
shooting star. So
right.
pretty.
I love in the video we get after this, Benji is not happy with.
We got to
Worldwide
talk about
Underground.
Benji Cook. We got to talk about Benji Cook. We got to talk about the Worldwide Underground. Where do we think? Rachel and I were speculating a little bit on where this is going. Where do you think this trajectory will go between now and the end of the season?
I don't know I think he's gonna try and split them apart.
You think so?
from
That's kind of
each
what I'm
other.
thinking. I'm wondering if they're gonna make maybe him the Heyman to Johnny Mundo's Brock Lesnar, if you
Yeah.
will, and then tell the Worldwide Underground to go kick rocks.
You know, it would be really funny.
What's that?
If they lead you to believe that the entire time, and it was all just a ruse to get Ricky Mandel. Like this
To get him
entire
out?
time, he really wanted Ricky Mandel, but he
Oh,
just thought
that
like
Benji really wants-
Mundo was the one.
Absolutely.
Like Ricky Mandel is the real Mundo, and he's just like, no.
What a reveal that
want
would
you.
be! What a reveal that would be if Ricky Mandel, if this was his original look, and it was Johnny Mundo that's been cosplaying as him this whole time.
What a twist!
What a twist!
What I don't want to happen, but from a storytelling perspective, I like a lot,
Mm-hmm.
would be if Mundo goes off with Heyman and
Benji.
No, you got it.
and no, I said it, and he becomes a big star, and then they become really bitter, and then Ricky Mandel becomes a new Mundo. Taya's all like globbing and loving his stuff, and
Just like-
Jack, nope, and then Jack Evans and PJ are like, yeah, we love Ricky Mandel, he's the tits, and then it's a reverse rags to riches story.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Mundo has to crawl his way back to his Worldwide Underground.
Now I'm the intern. I'm the
Yes.
intern now.
I am
You're the
intern
pan now.
You're the pan now, dog.
I love how he's like, Johnny's not gonna be happy. Think about that on your drive back to Slamtown.
I did really enjoy this running through line of Johnny Mundo having a heart of gold. Like, not more sick
more-
kids.
I can't afford to get sick. See, this man's got a heart of gold.
Heart of gold. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Something that I think is weird. I don't know if we talked about this,
Mm-hmm.
but remember when Hernandez was in the temple, and then he showed up in TNA, and they
Yes.
had to like scrap all that TNA footage because he was signed to Lucha contract.
Right.
Same with referee Marty Elias refereeing the match. So how the hell can
forgot about
Johnny
that.
Mundo be on Global Force as the champion in Lucha Underground right now?
That's a good question.
I don't understand
I don't know.
this.
Johnny Mundo. They're not going to say no to him.
He'll take him to
It's those
Slamtown.
abs.
He's going to take him to Slamtown.
Right.
Honestly, though, nobody's going to say no to him.
He's got nothing on Meltzer though.
He's got nothing on
Have you seen Meltzer and Baron Corbin getting into it tonight?
No, are they?
Save that for another time.
Incredible. We'll talk about that off mic.
Is it Twitter?
Yeah.
Twitter beef?
It's really good.
Incredible. Incredible. Not now,
this
Rachel.
next
Not
match-
now. Rachel, not now.
This next match.
Not now.
Holy.
Jeremiah versus Mil Muertes. Rachel, lay back down. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it.
Oh,
Let's
this
talk
is
about
the
death.
Best.
Death,
See, I
death,
talk
die.
about it more when
There
I'm
you-
laying down.
Exactly.
More relaxed.
Right.
That's all I thought about
This
in
match-
this match was death, die.
It was death, die, officially.
The fact that this was the middle of the show is
Right.
Yeah.
stupid.
It's pretty wild.
That's
It
what
went
I was
really
saying.
long.
That's what I'm saying about this show. I have mixed feelings about it because that was one of the hardest things to watch I've seen in a really long time.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I feel like
I'm
this
depleted after it.
I feel like this definitely would have been a better note to end the show on than Tejano versus Pentagon.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe it was only because of the vignette we got after the credits with Katrina,
10
which
out of 10.
we'll talk about.
But
Do you
that
think that's
even-
the only reason?
that even
Yeah.
would have made more sense coming after this match. You
It
know?
also would have built. Sorry.
I can see that.
Is Dave Meltzer hitting you up right now? The Melts?
Dave
Yeah.
The mouth.
The Melts.
It's
The
also,
melt.
It would have made what? Oh, my
Talk,
God,
there you go.
okay.
Talking to your mic.
It would have been. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
It would have made more sense. Not more sense. It would have been good. It would have been good pacing
Mm-hmm.
if Jeremiah Crane's match was last.
Right.
Because if anything, that would, like you said, that would perpetuate the story between Crane and what's her name and Katrina. I'm sorry, I love her. She's just my favorite right now,
Right,
you know.
right. We did, at the very least, get a call back to what Jeremiah Crane did to
yeah.
Mil Muertes in the bathroom
With the
by
chair.
decapitating him with that chair.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that.
We got that. Oh my God! And also an incredible backbreaker from Mil Muertes to Jeremiah Crane on
the top sides of
the
the
top
chairs.
of the backs of two chairs.
Necro Butcher was the first person I ever saw do that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like
that
the
tracks.
twisting the chairs the other way and then taking a bump on them, and it always was forever like, yeah, that can't feel good.
No.
Like when you like bend down and catch your back on like a door jamb or something, you're like, oh, son of a. I love
Son of a. That's gonna leave a mark.
I love how they start the match like brawling, hits them from behind, they're brawling all over, and then it like cuts to commercial. It comes back and they're brawling all over. We don't know where they are.
We don't know
And
where they went.
Pop through the door.
He's
that's
straight up-
right by. That's right by where the announcers sit, right?
I think so.
That's under
Straight
there.
up Kool-Aid's through the wall.
Yeah. It made me think of the Munsters, how there was that like basement where they'd
With
open
the, like,
door,
the dragon? Yep, of course.
Like what if that like anytime the show like you just see random shit back in that door in the room, like
Right.
the door just opens and there's just crazy shit.
Well, I
back
love exactly. I love the idea of continuity of like the physical space of the temple. Like, okay, that's where Matanza lives.
Yeah.
Like canonically, like he's there all the time. You know, if you don't see him, he's there. He's eating the what's that sauce? The sauce that you said?
Oh, are you talking about the Polynesian sauce?
That-
Maybe
Ponzu sauce.
it was ponzu sauce.
Yes, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Ponzu sauce. Sure.
There's that.
From
There's
Mulan?
there's Mills the Szechuan sauce. There's Mills' altar where he hangs out with Katrina. You know, like I like all of the. There's the men's room where Vinny Massara's hanging out
picture
eating
like
pizza.
the H.H. Holmes diagram of like his crazy
Yes.
hotel.
I love it.
But it's just the
Absolutely.
temple with all this like this is where Mills
You know,
sleeps.
there's vats of acid
This
in
is
the
where
temple
Dario is.
for sure.
This is the
What?
room that cuts off all the oxygen.
You know, there's laundry chutes going into vats of acid.
Are we already? Are we? We're not. Are we? What are we talking about right
We're
now?
talking
not
about Mill
the final
and
thing
Crane.
yet, right?
No,
We're not.
we'll
Okay,
get
'cause
there.
I have some issues.
We'll get
Okay.
there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We also got to talk about Mil Muertes. Who boy, Mil Muertes almost dying on this table. Oh boy.
Table not break.
Going for the spear, the Reaper's trident, if you will, to the outside on Jeremiah Crane.
on the apron,
And
and it hits the far edge
that
of the
table
barely.
does not cooperate.
Oh
No.
no.
No, and then yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
pretty much Jeremiah
like-
Crane, it looks like Jeremiah ends up kind of overshooting the table, and then Mil Muertes just lands like stomach first on the edge, on the
Yeah,
long
and
edge.
breaks like that one edge off.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And is super
But-
pissed, so he just power bombs him. on
Not
the
to
broken
be
table.
deterred. Not to be deterred. Powerbomb straight through that table. We also got a lot of awesome Mill versus camera work
I
tonight.
had a great idea. Copyright.
TM.
TM. I have a great idea to have a T-shirt, and it's Mill reaching out at a camera, and it just says Mill hates cameras.
It's just his hands like.
Rah.
"Brr."
It's a good
I dig
shirt.
that. I dig that a lot.
I would wear it like a vintage style shirt.
I
would wear
love
that.
when Crane went for the suicide dive and he just bounced off him.
Just straight up bounced off of him. Absolutely.
Oh, there was towards the end. Mill was doing a series of no cells that.
Oh,
I haven't
yes.
seen people do no cells in a really long time in the temple, and I
Right.
love it. It's my favorite.
At the very end, right before Jeremiah Crane comes off the middle rope,
He does a
he's
super kick.
hitting with kicks
Yeah.
with right hands and just doing nothing.
Amazing.
There was a lot of great tosses into chairs.
There was a toss over the announce table at one point.
The part where he hawks the nastiest loogie on his hand.
Yeah.
And Matt
Oh.
Stryker's just like, oh, he's blessing his hand.
You knew Matt Stryker was
Goes
going to
to do
find
this-
some way to kind of.
He does this lap for this chop, and he just gets nailed with the Reaper's trident on the
Absolutely.
outside. That was great.
No, I dug that a lot for sure.
I love when Crane was just like sitting in the corner, and Mill just walked up and punched him in the face. It was so simple, but it was so good.
So sick.
No, I definitely want to see more out of this story for sure.
I
To
think
me, if don't put Crane in the show if you're not going to put him last. He's a
Yeah, that's
show
fair.
stealer.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's
That's
a
fair.
show stealer.
Absolutely.
Every
Remember
time-
him versus Taya?
Yes. Remember him versus literally anybody? Remember him when he used to come out with cats on his face? Whatever. Never mind.
Not here. Not in the
sorry.
temple.
I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. I'm getting overexcited. It's just everything he does is perfect. Everything he does is 110%. And you can't put something after it that's going to be like a 65, 70 if you don't want people to be disappointed and think that they're probably weaker than they are.
Right.
I mean, I'm just really biased because everything he does is great.
That's a fair point.
I'm such a fan.
I loved the spinning choke slam.
Oh
but
my
I
God.
really loved the lift up flatliner.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my
the
God, the
finish.
sell on that flatliner that got Rachel for sure.
Oh my God!
Oh,
what was
the
a
second
fly?
one he
It was
did?
Like, oh, where he flew across.
Well,
the
both
ring?
yeah.
both of
Oh,
them
yeah.
really, both of the flatliners.
Oh, I
Well,
hate
like the
fly.
second one he hit him with after he gets the win and
So yeah,
Katrina gives
so
him the
Mil
kiss.
Muertes catches Jeremiah Crane coming off the middle rope, hits him with a big flatliner, gets the win. Afterwards, Katrina doesn't perform the lick of death, but straight up
Makes
max
sense.
just max with him.
straight scamming
That was
junior
so
high
dope.
seven
And-
seven minutes in
Episode
heaven
was
style.
Super sexy.
Yeah.
It was.
Really sexy.
Mil Muertes was not a fan of that.
No.
Kicks Jeremiah Crane right in the head, gives him an uber flatliner.
Oh, yeah.
Just straight up and down lawn dart.
Yeah.
Rachel thought he was dead.
I thought he was a
There's no
weeble.
way that's okay. Ty, tell me it's okay. I don't believe it. There's no way that he is okay. I just want to know his mom. I just want to know one person who's like, is your head okay?
Is your
I
head
need
okay?
to know
You good?
somebody's asking him that his head is okay.
Call Jessica Havoc.
right.
Yeah, his yeah.
His
well,
bae.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, no, I know.
His boo.
I-
She'll tell you.
well, I don't know her personally. I just need to know he has a mother or like somebody.
Right.
taking
Someone
care of
looking
that
out for him.
cranium.
Right, exactly.
Jeremiah
Jeremiah Cranium. God damn it.
I'm like, I'm amazed because I honestly I see him as like my prize fighter.
Right.
Just
So
like,
also,
go on.
so now we got to move on because I got really excited. We've talked about Lorenzo Lamas being on the show up till this point. Can we please talk about Godfrey being on the show?
That's homie from Make 7 Up Yours, right?
That's exactly
Okay.
what we were talking
I was
about.
like, wait a
He's
minute, is that the 7 Up
he's-
Yours guy?
He's also a very, very funny comedian. He was on a lot of the VH1 recap shows.
He's a funny comedian, but he is for sure the 7-Up guy.
Make 7 up yours.
Make 7 Up Yours.
Oh boy!
I'm
Oh my
so
god!
glad that was
I
him.
got really, again. I try not to go too far behind the curtain on this show, but like, if we're gonna talk about Lorenzo Lamas, we got to talk about Godfrey.
We can talk about Godfrey. And we can also talk about Godfrey, about how his role is literally about just gods.
About gods,
Yeah.
it's right there on the tin.
It's
Seriously.
pretty on the nose.
Rigs-
Yikers.
So Godfrey plays Agent Winter, who is Agent,
name.
who is very cool,
Cool name.
a cool name. Do you see?
I get it.
Now he's Delgado's replacement. Ever since Delgado got his head exploded
By Cage.
and
the
his
gauntlet.
and his god possessed gauntlet. You know, Cage and the Amazing Technicolor Gauntlet.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't like him anyway.
I didn't like him. No, but it turns out Agent Winter. I'm gonna try to get these details in this canon.
So weird.
Right? Because there are a lot of moving parts here, and I'm not sure I'm clear on all of
get it.
them. Agent Winter is part of a group called the Order. The Order is kind of fixated on the gods returning to rule all of existence and reality.
Yes, Satan.
Exactly. You got it. You got it now. Now you're cooking with gas.
That's Rachel Tomboy.
Now, Cage's gauntlet eventually is going to possess him completely. It's a gateway to the gods. Eventually, he's going to be possessed fully by a god, and that's going to kind of be their way in, right? Mm-hmm. That's kind of what they're going for.
Yeah.
That's what Agent Winter is here to sort of facilitate. You know, he's a big fan of Pentagon Dark. He's a big fan of the Temple. But what else did he and Dario talk about in this
Talked
conversation?
about, when the gods are taking over someone's body, they're making adjustments, and that's why Cage
That's why he exploded
bashed
Homeboy's
his face
head.
in, because the
And then
god
and then
is
stepped on
taking
his
over
eyeball.
his body.
Right.
He's also talking about Matanza.
Exactly, because you
Okay,
can
yes.
see Dario's face when he starts to say that, like, worry. And then when he leaves the room and he goes and picks up the bull that he killed his mother with, and you
Right.
can see he's, like, holding it.
Oh my
like,
god,
man,
that shot of him like with the horns,
horns on his eyes.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
It made me think if he's wondering, like, man, I killed my mom to save my brother, and now how am I going to save my brother?
Right.
Or, oh no, I made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Matanza in like a last ditch bit of humanity is going to sacrifice himself so that the gods don't take over?
I see him as that Lenny.
Right? Exactly.
Aw.
He's Lenny. Exactly.
He's totally Lenny.
Right.
Because you
Tend
can
to the
see he doesn't
rabbits,
want
George.
To be that monster.
Because he's also a body that's inhabited by a god.
Yeah.
So I can see like that last ditch, like Dario's actual human brother, like sacrificing himself and getting maybe murdered by Cage.
Wait, I'm really sad.
Right?
It's really making me sad.
Oh.
But wouldn't that be a poignant story point?
It's really poignant. But he can't die. He can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone can die, and then he can come back as. Never mind.
Get closer to the mic.
I'm so, no, it's better that I wasn't. I was getting too inside baseball. I had to pull myself
Oh,
away.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Yeah,
Something Godfrey said though, or Agent Winter. He said,
Aztec Godfrey.
I hate it.
his flesh will fry when the war comes.
That was one of my favorite lines ever.
That's a crazy line. That's very specific.
Why did he say that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, his flesh will fry when the war comes.
Okay, let's
like,
take
what
it.
kind of, like, vats of acid? Like, what kind of crazy shit are we going to get into?
I think
Holy Testicle Tuesday!
Exactly.
that's gonna be what it's called. No, I don't know. I don't know if he was talking in specifics. I think he was just talking in terms of like fire and brimstone, Book of Revelation, like that type of imagery. Like when the war
Dogs and
happens.
cats living together.
Exactly.
I don't know. It seemed really, really specific.
I don't think it was
that's
specific.
why it was
He would've
super
said something
specific.
More general if it was just a general like fire and brimstone type
I think he
conversation.
was just using flowery
Flesh
language.
will fry. Like,
Yeah.
That's specific.
It's not necessarily specific.
Also,
I think so.
Rapunzel likes to eat flesh.
I don't know if I think you guys are grasping at straws here.
Digging too much into
Straws
this.
are all in my hand.
I think he's just generally talking about like when the war happens, anyone that's not a god is basically going to be destroyed. I think that's what he was getting at.
I have
which-
a really serious question. Am I wearing lipstick right now?
You
Yeah.
are.
Okay.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be.
Oh, you didn't want to
No, I
be.
wanted to like rub my face a little bit, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. Then the answer is no.
Okay, cool. But anyway, I do think that was too specific. Quick aside, I do think that was too specific for it to just be general, and I think that we're going to see somebody get lit on fire.
Like he has like a cauldron or something.
Somebody's going to get lit on fire.
That I mean, like I think that is also very possible.
Like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
I think
Straight Mortal Kombat. Just
I
like,
could definitely.
blast.
I mean, it being the temple and there being a dragon on the roster, I could see someone getting set on
Oh,
fire.
shit,
Oh
yeah.
my god,
But-
it's all the rage in television. These
I
days.
don't think that has any
Fire.
connection to this line, but we will see.
What?
We will see.
What?
Flesh will fry.
Also, he says later Gator. We can't gloss over that.
was super weird.
I'm also not letting go of that. I
We-
think that means something too. It's
There will be
too
there
weird.
will be a gator that joins the lizard tribe.
It's too weird. And ever since the hi, oh, I have the mic.
Oh, were you not kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Because one time I heard a stupid spider comment, and then all of a sudden there's a guy who's a spider. So no, I'm not kidding. I think that a gator's gonna come.
No.
Gator god. Gator god. You know that alligators? Nope. Crocodiles. Nah, I'm wrong. They're crocodiles, not alligators. Crocodiles are the closest things we have to dinosaurs.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
About.
That sounds kind of interesting.
I agree.
Thanks, Kermit.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Part of your reptile
You know-
family. Amphibians.
My
Get comfy, Rachel, yeah,
Put it on your
sure.
head.
Nice. How?
Put you on head.
Excuse me. Oh man.
Your favorite guy was next, though.
My favorite guy.
Oh my God, we got to talk about Tejano.
Tejano.
We got to talk about Tejano and versus Pentagon Dark, obviously. But more importantly, we got to talk about Famous Brie and Beautiful Brenda.
Before we get there, can we talk about this awkward, like, Irish whip that Tejano, like, jumped out of the ring from?
I don't know if I caught that moment.
He whips him into the corner, and he looks like he's about to take it chest first, Bret Hart style.
Sure.
And he just goes, oh, and he steps on the second rope and flips out of the ring.
Oh,
so I was
okay.
like, oh, it was a way to get out of the ring.
Sure.
Nope. It was like, oh, I'm hurt. I'm out of the ring now. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, interesting.
It was
Okay.
so awkward
I'll
and
have to go and
weird.
rewatch that.
You gotta look at it.
It's very interesting. But one thing, when we were watching this before we went live, I was very adamant that Rachel be wearing headphones because the audio that we got from Famous B and Beautiful Brenda during this match was gold.
Oh, man.
Like putting the most like Texas mustard on Tejano. Come on, Tejano.
I wrote it out phonetically.
Man,
Tejano.
you really did.
I'm pretty sure that Beautiful Brenda called him Texicano.
Oh my God! At first I thought she said Texano but like
I mean, that also. makes
either
sense.
way, I think is hilarious.
Even like, come on, ref.
do your job,
Do your job, ref.
New York
His
City.
Yeah, his walk out.
Oh my God.
like, just everything about it.
The walk out to the ring. Everything is so good. I know we say this so much, but we have to get beautiful Brenda back in the studio.
So
Howie.
amazing.
Incredible.
Holy yowie.
They have so much to learn.
But
The lucky punch.
a lot of good stuff. Oh my God, so many awesome strikes in this match. We got a Rough Rider leg lariat from the second rope.
That was really good.
Awesome stuff. A pair of sling blades. Eventually, Famous B tries his darndest to help his prospective client. Tries to pass him that golden horseshoe. Slides right past him into the hand of. And when he slides, Tejano here. And he slides right past him. Pentagon Dark picks it up. Nails Tejano with it while the referee's distracted. Gets the 1-2-3 to advance in the Cueto Cup to the semifinals. But of course, it wouldn't be a Pentagon Dark match without some broken arms.
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
He attempts to break the arm of Tejano. Famous B pleads with him not to break his arm.
It's my client.
That's it. He's my next client.
Yeah. It's his meal ticket.
But you know what happens next? Giant super kick knocks the cowboy hat right off of Famous B's head. And a broken arm is the end result for him.
yes.
But
and then Brenda
we're
comes
somehow
to save him.
still not done. We're still not done. So beautiful Brenda climbs into the ring. Again, not very good, not very graceful at getting in the ring.
No, she couldn't get in the ring, and I loved it.
But this little moment of her, like, she keeps trying to help by grabbing at his broken arm.
It's like, don't touch my arm. It's broken. It's broken.
But Pentagon Dark at this point is kind of like late ECW era Rhino in that nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Like nobody in the ring or ringside area is safe at all, no matter who they are. So of course slides right back in the ring, breaks beautiful Brenda's arm.
And Matt Stryker on commentary says, a lot of people ask what makes Lucha different from other companies. Well, you're about to see right now.
Right.
And then Pentagon just kicks the shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I
And
kinda
breaks her
love
arm.
That. I
And-
kind of love that because I thought about that at first. I was like, did he just preface the thing,
Yeah.
the like big hit at the end, the big punch at the end? But then I appreciated it.
Yeah.
It was you know, that was nice.
It looked legit, too. Like, she took it like a champ.
Well, and
and B is like, no, don't do it.
the way she
Don't
sold
do
it, the way she sold it, and the way Famous B sold it were very, very different.
super different.
Very, very different approaches. B's kind of all over the place. He's holding his arm, like, you know,
Flailing.
showing a lot of pain. Beautiful Brenda sold it like she had just been, like, run through with a sword.
Yeah.
Like,
She was slowly like bleeding out.
right,
Like,
exactly. The only thing missing was, like, a blood capsule just bubbling out of her
I
mouth.
love the way she sold it. I've never seen anybody sell it like that, and I love the way she sold it.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
think that's how I would have. If somebody broke my arm, I would just lay inside of myself for like 4 days. I would just
Right.
be like, no.
Right, no.
And that's exactly what she did.
Right.
You think they're both going to have, like, ridiculously matching casts that are
Oh,
all
for sure.
westernized?
Just,
or
yeah,
something?
slings with, like, roses embroidered all over them.
There's no way there's gonna be some scam attached to it.
Right.
Like they sue for insurance or something.
I feel like B's
Call the
character, B's character would definitely have like prepaid legal.
Oh,
Because-
wow.
Right?
Wow. Prepaid legal.
Absolutely.
Are you?
Deep-
Hold on.
Yeah,
We'll talk
J-Rock.
after. We'll talk after.
Excuse me?
Hmm?
What's prepaid legal?
Prepaid legal is exactly what it sounds like.
Prepaid legal.
Yes,
I know
it's
the word.
it's
it was
paying
like a pyramid scheme, kind of.
kind of it's paying for a lawyer before you need one, I believe. Not to be glib, this is what I remember
Yeah.
from
Like
trying to be sold on it by a bunch of wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
Credit card?
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Like a credit card for lawyers?
So it's basically like like how you pay your phone bill, so you could use your phone.
Yeah.
It'd be like paying a bill to know that you always had a lawyer on call.
Yeah, just like on retainer for no
Yeah,
reason.
just in case you needed it at any
Oh, I'm
time.
always right.
I mean,
But the cool thing was,
No
you know,
offense to any prepaid legal users out
anyone
there.
you sell them the package to have prepaid legal, like you build your Egyptian money triangle, or also known as
Egyptian
a-
money triangle.
Like a pyramid
It's
scheme.
straight up, yeah, very like classic MLM.
That's
Like,
cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know those still existed.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Well, people are still dumb.
Again,
and people need lawyers.
if you're listening to this and you use prepaid legal,
No!
no.
If they're in a pyramid pyramid scheme, we should tell them
No,
to not be
no
in a
tea, no
pyramid.
shade, no pink lemonade.
Hey, no tea, no shade. I'm not judging you, but if you're in a pyramid scheme, maybe get out.
Maybe get out.
Right?
Can we talk about this
We get
next
out.
video?
We got to talk about the stinger. We got to talk about the stinger after
Holy
the
shit.
credits. We've got Captain Vasquez, who we just have sort of recently been kind of started to reintroduce to.
I'd like to do a preamble to this segment and say that I was so right.
Yeah, Rachel was the
I
rightest.
called it.
We do have to
I called
say
this ending. Yes.
Rachel was the
I
rightest.
was right.
So we get Captain Vasquez. She's visited by Katrina. They're once again also talking about the incoming kind of the invasion of the gods, I guess you could call it. Captain Vasquez very much doesn't want them to come. She's very much on the other side of Godfrey and the other agents of the Order. But you know these gods are coming, and there's only one man that can get that gauntlet from Cage, and it's the Man of 1,000 Deaths. So they need to work together.
And the gods don't fear death.
Exactly.
But they will.
But
They will.
will.
1,000 of them.
Mom.
Right. Mother.
Mind blown.
Right.
My mind was not blown.
So
So
it's-
I thought that they were sisters.
I
Right,
thought that
you
they
did.
were sisters.
You did. So it turns out, yes, if you didn't see it, Captain Vasquez and Katrina both have the two halves of this
Which
medallion.
was a badass shot.
It was a very, very
When
cool.
she lets the other one go
very,
and
very
they
cool
match
composition.
Rack focus,
perfectly.
yeah, it was
Oh,
cool.
so
And
good.
Captain Vasquez is the one that gave Katrina life.
Yeah.
So,
Literally.
right? I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah, absolutely. She gave her life, and then she gave her immortality, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Terrible. If I were immortal, I'd want to die too.
Right?
Who would want to be immortal?
Well, and it's not even necessarily that. It's the fact that Katrina is trapped between realms right now.
Yeah.
it's
She's a
terrible.
ghost. She's a
Yeah.
ghost lady. Oop.
I loved
gotta
even
go.
when the secretary or whatever you want to call him was like, "Hey, someone's here to see you. What's her name? Katrina. Send her in." And it flickers and, she's behind her.
So cool.
Yeah, that was
Did
badass.
you just hear a dog?
What?
Did you just hear a dog?
No.
No, I did that. What?
You barked?
No, I went.
You went.
That's the ghost noise.
I thought that was
That's
a
when
bark.
she just appears.
I thought that was
places.
a faraway bark, and I was like, I have to go find that dog.
I'm also the nation's leading dog ventriloquist.
Oh,
There's a lot you guys don't know about
that
me.
was amazing.
Right?
Well, that's terrific.
Oh, that's terrific.
I know.
Yeah, that was a cool. That was a cool one. But I don't. What I don't like.
Cool one. 7 inches from the midday sun.
What I don't. I'm trying to find the mic.
It's right there.
You're
Jesus Christ, right?
I don't think I'll ever let you sit on the couch again.
Why? I'm doing a great job.
You are actually.
Put the
It's
headset
really
on your
fun.
head.
No, it's too far away.
Thank you so much.
What I don't like about this segment is that it just completely ignores the storyline with Jeremiah.
With
It's-
Katrina and Jeremiah?
Yeah, because she's just like, yeah, totally gung ho. I love Mill. Totally.
Right.
Love him 100%.
Right.
What if that's
So
all
proud of
just a
him.
ruse?
It
So
might-
that
it
he
might be a
dies for the
ruse.
gods, and then she gets to live her life with Jeremiah Crane.
Might be, she
gods.
lives her best life with her old Ouija buddy.
Her BL.
Right.
She's living her best life with her old Ouija bud. Her old OB.
No Ouijing the juice.
No, weejing the juice. Fruit group.
Meat group. Oh man, I need to watch that again. I think you're right. I think there's more to that story.
Yeah.
Because the kiss between Jeremiah and Katrina after that match,
So hot.
and the smile on Jeremiah's face, like that story wasn't over. Yeah.
I want that to be a thing so badly.
Absolutely.
I want to see it every week.
Right. How different do you think she would be if she was with Jeremiah
I
instead of
think
Mill?
she'd be happy.
Like appearance wise, like presentation wise, what version of Katrina do you think that would be?
Sophomore college Katrina. Like, I think that she'd be all
Like
tousled.
maybe like Nancy from The Craft?
No.
Which one was she?
No.
She's Fairuza Balk.
She's no, because that's too vicious.
Do you think?
Was
I'm
she the
thinking-
leader?
Like,
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
if she's with Jeremiah, she's gonna go crazy, but in a really actually, yeah, like Nancy from The Craft.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because I think she's gonna
tricky.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna be happy for the first time
Absolutely.
in a long time, and then she's gonna. I'm just speaking as a woman. I can't speak as an undead half realm death person.
Or can you?
Well, I can not. I can't. I'm a human woman.
You're just a human.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, just stuff.
Okay, cool. I think she's definitely gonna let down her hair, literally.
Literally.
She might change her outfit because she's been
Well,
in that
that's
same outfit
that's
all
kind of
season.
more. I'm more talking about like superficially, like what would that version of Katrina look like if she were coming out with Jeremiah Crane week after week?
Hot Topic. I think she'll look like a lot like Jeremiah Crane.
Okay. Lots of zippers, do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah?
maybe. I can see it going two ways, like goth baby doll. You know that like
Okay, sure.
collar dress
Yeah.
situation, but not actually that, but something like that. Or like leather pants and
Right.
a ripped shirt
Okay.
and hair all tousled up
There you go.
from
You
all
got
the
it.
boning from her friend boy. I love it. I just want them to be happy together.
Friend boy.
They clearly love each other.
They clearly do.
They weege together. Those who weege, beach. I'm so sorry.
I love it. Amazing.
Phenomenal. Well, guys, on that note,
Oh, well,
that's our episode.
so what do we have now? Because we still have the final of the Cueto Cup, right?
Well, that's in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we've got the finals of the Cueto Cup. The semifinals right now are Mil Muertes versus Pentagon Dark and Prince Puma versus Phoenix.
Oh, shit.
So we've got 2 light and
shit.
2 dark. Yeah.
Oh wait, what's the first one?
Mil
and
Muertes versus Pentagon.
I just.
They both advanced tonight.
Who do you think is gonna? I think it's gonna be Mel.
That wins the whole tournament.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Pentagon.
You do?
I think Pentagon will beat Mil. I think Puma will beat Phoenix, and then Pentagon will beat Puma, possibly with Vampiro's help.
Ooh.
Right?
Interesante.
Almost ruides.
Oh, what? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of corpse.
Good
And
night,
then-
everybody.
What other match are we going to get? Because the Rabbit Tribe got 3 of the
They got 3 of the medallions, so we've got 4 left that are still floating around.
So you think we'll have like singles matches, or we'll have another 3
I
on
think,
3 and
yeah,
then
no,
a singles match?
I think next week we'll have. I don't know. Next week we'll have Puma versus Phoenix. We might have a couple of more matches for those medallions. I'm not sure.
And
I
then,
think. Who knows?
So with the Gift of the Gods, so everyone who gets a medallion is all in one match, right?
All in
And
the
then it's
7-way match.
elimination,
Yes.
and then the winner wins the Gift of the Gods title.
Right.
So you think the Rabbit Tribe is going to help? I would say Paul
Sure.
win.
As
he gets the Gift of the Gods?
much as I would like that to happen, I don't see him getting the Gift of the Gods. I don't
don't?
know.
But I mean, like odds wise. So if like 3 people in one, it's like Royal Rumble
sure.
stuff.
Well, I
like,
think-
we're all going to work
I
together
think-
to
I
get
th-
these people out.
Right. I think if anything will be their downfall, it's that maybe they won't be able to decide who they want to fight
They're fighting
for.
over the Lucky Rabbit's
I
foot the
don't,
entire
think
time.
that's, I don't think that's true. I think that Paul is like very clearly the leader.
No, he is, but in a situation like this, they could be kind of driven mad by the opportunity.
Yeah.
Not the opportunities.
Who do you think's gonna win if not Paul?
Unique opportunities. Who's going to win the Gift of the Gods?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kill
There's
shot.
still 4 more medallions. Could very well be Killshot.
Kill shot.
It's not gonna be
Kill
Kill
Shot or
It's never
Dante
Kill
Fox.
Shot.
Right. Could be Marty. Could be Marty the Moth. Oh God, mouth noise.
That'd be cool. I'd like that. I saw Marty the Moth putting shingles on a house today on Twitter. It was very interesting.
That's a very specific sentence.
It was funny. He's like, this is why I wrestle in spandex. Like, he's just like, I've been working on this house all
And I
day,
hate it.
and I hate it. This is why I wrestle in spandex.
It was great.
Awesome. Well, guys, that's our episode. That's episode 31. That's Bloodlines. Tweet us. Find us on Instagram. Tell us what you think of the Order, of the Gods, of the Gauntlet, of Godfrey. Tell us your thoughts on Godfrey.
you had prepaid legal.
If you used to watch Best Week Ever, tell us your thoughts on prepaid legal. Actually, I'll take a thought. Don't. But guys, for now, where can they find you? Rachel, on the couch. Where can they find you?
We are farmers.
Dun, 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 dun. God damn it.
That's where you can find me, www.farmers.com. Farmersinsurance.com. You can find me at Rachel Sam Evans or Rachel Sam Vance, depends on how your brain works, or on youtube.com/snarled.
www.youtube.com/snarled.
I'm sorry, I forgot the www. Or www.youtube.com/Slay Slay Daddy Slay. I just won my first 2 matches in my 2K17 WWE.
There you go.
2K17.
What's your wrestler's name again?
Dog Meat?
Dog Meat.
He's my baby.
Good Lord.
He's my little
People can
baby
also check
boy.
out Hissy Fit, can't they?
Oh, I'd love them to check out Hissy Fit. I'm so freaking selfish. I'm not on that channel, and I'm like, oh, what's Hissy Fit?
Oh, whatever.
Hissy Fit's a style and beauty channel. I'm sure if you're watching the Lucha Underground after show, you're really interested in style and beauty.
Why not?
They could be.
I mean, come on, it's a bunch of dudes. I know, like, I can name the 3 women who watch this show because I love
You're
them.
one of them.
You're
I'm one of them, and
You,
like,
Taya, and Hauling me out.
Yeah, I know, and I love all of them.
Jimbo Frank, where
my
can they find you?
coven.
Find me on Twitter at Jimbo in the Booth. Check out XPac12360. This week we had guest Drew McIntyre in studio. It was an awesome interview.
There you go.
Check that out.
There you go. Guys, you can find me online at Ty Matthews PMA. Find me on Facebook, find me on Twitter, find me on Instagram, find me on the PlayStation Network. Let's play some Overwatch. You can find me on the American Grit finale, the American Grit after show finale, that is. It was a couple hours ago. Find that online. We had the winner of the whole show on. You can also find me on the American Ninja Warrior after show next Wednesday. And check me out Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Check your local listings, or if you're in Southern California, every second and fourth Sunday of the month. It's completely free, and it's on the beach. What more could you want? But guys, join us back here, same time, same channel next week, talking episode 32, Lucha Underground. We're winding down. But until next week, Viva la Lucha.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye, Survival.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.